Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you an example of using selection in a programming language. Now, selection is a very important control that you will need to understand so that you can program real life scenarios. So, for example, let's say you wanted to print all the numbers between 1 and all the even numbers between 1 and 20. So in order to print all the even numbers, one of the code you could write is for I in range, let's say 20. Let's say if you simply wanted to print all the numbers between 1 and between 0 and 20, you could just use this. So for I in range 20, print I will print all the numbers between 0 and 20. So it will say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 19. Okay. Now let's say, so it's printing all the numbers from 0 which are less than 19, which are less than 20. Let's say if you wanted to print only the even numbers between 0 and 20. So what you could do is you could write a if condition and you could say if I module 2, which is you take the number I and you divide it by 2 and you get the remainder. So when you divide it by 2, if the remainder is 0, then that means that number is a even number, and you're only printing the value if that condition is true. So if I module 2 is 0, then you are printing the number. Otherwise you're not printing the number. So when I run this code now, I'll clear the console. You will see only 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 are being printed. So this is the code to print only the even numbers. If I wanted to print only the odd numbers, I could use I'll change the condition and I'll say if I module 2 not equal to 0, which means when you divide a number by 2 and if the remainder is not 0, for example, if you divide 3 by 2, the remainder is 1. If you divide 5 by 2, the remainder is 1 as well. So if you divide a number by 2 and the remainder is not 0, that means that number is an odd number and I'm printing. And if the condition is true, which means if the number is an odd number, I'm printing the number. So when I run this code, you will see all the odd numbers are being printed. So this way you can use selection, which is the if block, to control the flow of the code. Thank you very much.